All right, today is Friday, March 3rd, 2023. Let's take a look at the price action this morning on the Russell and the trades I took. So right here at market open, we were on a sell signal. I kind of jumped to the downside. I stayed out of this. Lately, we've been having some impulse moves at the open, and kind of gathering ourselves and then kind of pulling back to a support or resistance level. That's what we did here. Technically had maybe not. I guess you might call this a valid entry, but never really pulled back up to the resistance level to give it a sweet spot entry. So I of course stayed out of that one. First valid entry came right here. In hindsight, I don't love it, but I did take this and obviously was stopped out because we didn't progress much lower from this point. But I mean, a valid entry came down, got a 1-minute sell signal. We had the 3-minute printing and we gained the 2-minute sell signal right here and closed beneath the prior 2-minute support. So a valid entry by AbleSys's standards, AbleTrend standards, but in hindsight, I don't love it. Kind of far away from the resistance dots for the 1-minute. And yeah, I mean, it was valid, but maybe I could have stayed out of that one. But I'm just trying to take every signal as they come, so I'm not missing out on some runners. So yeah, that was a losing trade there. Next entry came in right here. Again, in hindsight, don't love the entry. In real time, this is what we're looking at. We get some buying pressure. We get a 1-minute buy signal, the 2 minutes printing, and then we see the 3-minute right there. I went in long right there. I like to be as close to the 3-minute buy signal printing or 3-minute sell signal printing as possible. I prefer to enter when it officially prints, but on this one we're far enough above the 3-minute resistance that I jumped in there. I had my stop right down here, and as we saw, I was stopped out. Price just was kind of stuck in this range for a very long time. Maybe I could have waited for this pullback before getting in, but it's a valid entry by AbleTrend standards, so took it, and that was another stop out. So back-to-back stop outs. Didn't feel great about the way the day was going, but I stuck with it, stayed in front of my screen. This one was a very dumb entry, to put it blankly. I broke all rules, and I started to get kind of smart, try to outsmart the chart here. I saw that we kind of rejected this area right here and closed beneath the 2 and 1-minute resistance level. I thought I could get a quick little scalp down here to the 3-minute support level. It's stupid. I put my stop up here and was quickly stopped out. That's not a valid entry whatsoever. So was not happy with myself for taking that dumb one, and I think I lost 2 points on that. So just a dumb $100 mistake right there. But I didn't walk away. I stuck with it and jumped in long on the next valid entry. This was not a valid entry. Valid entry right here. Long around 911.4 or so. Had my stop down here. And then we got a nice runner right here. This was the best trade of the day by far. I think it was the best trade of the week. I was pleased with the way that I stuck with this one and let it ride. I could have let it ride a little bit longer. We got this impulse move up. I was riding it all along right here. Had my stop at the second level of support, which kept me in right here, even though we came down and tested this support level. At the second level, we did not hit it, so I was happy that I stayed in there. We got this big impulsive move as we were kind of just stair-stepping higher, and I moved my stop to capture as much of that as I could. In hindsight, obviously should have let it keep running because it did keep running and just trade the chart. But in real time, I had back-to-back losing trades. One dumb trade that was also a loser, and I had a big profit running on this trade, and I wanted to capture it and take it off the table, and not let it go against me once I gained all that. So that was my logic at the time, but I didn't trade the chart, and so that for that I'm not overly pleased with my exit here. But you know, that is real life trading. Something I need to work on is sticking the with the trade, trading the chart, and not the way I feel about you know, taking profit off or whatever it might be. Remove the emotions, trade the chart, and whatever the chart gives you, it gives you. Um, Typically, AbleTrend is profitable week after week. It's pretty rare that you have a week where you have a kind of a loss overall at the end of the week. So something I need to work on is removing my emotions, trading the chart, and taking what it gives me. Technically, should have been out all the way up here where two white bar would have taken you out. So obviously missed out on the good extra 3 points or so, extra $150. It's just one of those things. So good lesson to take away from today. Obviously stick with it. A couple back-to-back losses. Keep taking the trades, but let them run. Trade the chart. Let the chart determine what you make. All right, that was my review for Friday, March 3rd, 2023.